Alright, I am back for another weekend stream, and I think, well, I say think cautiously because I'm still technically training my puppies. It's hard to do it one-on-one when there are 6 of them, but I'm still training them, but technically I should be good now for additional streams. So future streams, I think I have a worked out stream schedule because I started my new work schedule that went into effect 2 weeks ago. So now that I got a good bearing on that, I should be able to stream more. So long as nothing else comes up, no emergencies. But yes, today's stream is another build stream. I was actually gonna do this on 626 day, but I kind of got overwhelmed with stuff, so I got incredibly busy, so I couldn't do it then. But today we are going to build the Lilo and Stitch house. And no, this minifigure does not come with it, unfortunately. This is from a polybag set released, I think, maybe a couple years ago. So yeah, this guy does not come with it, but we do get another Stitch, and we get the whole family, so this should be fun. Let's put Stitch to the side. Let's actually open this sucker up. There it is. Look for the finger hole punches. Alright, let's see if I can actually get this out nicely. I think I can. At least I should be able to. Alright. And we got a sticker sheet. That is actually a lot of stickers. That's quite a bit. Okay. Set that down to the side. Sticker sheet over here. Yeah, that one. And instruction. Holy jeez. So how many pieces are in this set? 834. I can't even get it on screen. The box is that big. By the way, but yeah, 834 pieces. So maybe this will take me 2 hours tops. Oh jeez. How many bags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bags. Alright. Extra bags, you guys gotta go on the side. Because this is the end of the world. What do you see? Here. And focus on the one at a time. Oh wow, first bag you get a Stitch. Okay. That works for me. Where are your legs? Oh, there they are. Here and here. And looks like they have a buildable blaster to go with him. Which is weird because the one that came in the poly bag actually came with just the regular, I don't know what you'd call them, ice ray guns, but they've been used for in multiple alien sets. But yeah, we have a new Stitch. Focus. And then with our old Stitch. I kind of like the old one because it has the 4 arms, and he has the rascal sinister eyes. But yeah, this one is actually more fluffy and Stitch-like, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's put our Stitch to the side. And look at this buildable blaster of his, which I'm guessing is in here. What pieces? Okay, so I'm estimating I should be finished with this build hopefully in 2 hours. Because I actually do want to play some games today. Okay, what else? This piece. Oh. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, nothing too fancy. And then, oh, that would be his coffee, I'm guessing. Too many pieces. What is that? Is it a clear piece? It is a clear piece. Clear, and then kind of a bottle on top. So, bottle coffee and his blaster. Those are his accessories, apparently. Which, I mean, for Stitch, that's honestly all you need. How do they have it? Blaster in the left hand and coffee to the side. Or if you can just, like, have him hold it like that. Stitch. In a nutshell. Honestly, holding this one out, I kind of like this one more than how we first are introduced to Stitch. So I actually like this one. Now that I hold it more, it's like, yeah, he's cute. He's so cute. He's fluffy. All right, what is our first build? We are building his ship, apparently. And final pieces now. So hopefully I can finish this build in 2 hours. I'm estimating here because it is 800 pieces. So here. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be sort of the cockpit area for him. I was going to try to start today at around 3 o'clock, but I kind of got sucked into the season 3 of Squid Game, so that's why I'm an hour late. I had to watch that last episode because holy crap. And as upset as I am about certain characters, of course, dying, unaliving, I'm also kind of glad it went the way it did because it sets up what I'm hoping is another season perfectly. Okay, what's on this one? Yeah. And then we need this one over here. Or there it is. It says we need 2. Oh, we have a first. Wait. Is it stick or is that? It's printed on. I don't know why, but I love pieces that have actual printing on it because it saves time with the stickers. In all honesty, it just saves so much time. And it just looks better. It looks better, it feels better. Side panels. Okay, so to make 2 of these, so oh, flag on play, not this piece. Curve. 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 There we go. I was like, that's not the piece, that is not curved. Okay, 2 of those. This one for the center. And then these long pieces. And then they go on the sides like so. There we go. Now we gotta use a sticker. Okay. Where is it? And piece, sticker piece 1. And place it on like so. Honestly, it's kind of beefy for his, not his ship per se, but like his, what do you want to call it? Hovercraft, I guess? Because this is technically from that montage at the end of the first film, where Jumbo brings them all gifts and then it's like, oh, we got you guys these, these hovercrafts. I made 2 of these, okay. This will be fine. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, dropped it. That goes on top. That goes on the very top. Okay, looks like the boosters and the wings. On sideways. Ah, that's what this piece is for. That's the actual piece. Okay. Yeah. Sideways. Stitch goes inside it. Move his hands up a little bit so he can actually fit inside. Take his coffee out. Maybe I should make a cup holder for this thing. But yeah, Stitch in his little hovercraft. I kind of like it. It looks nice. And yes, my brain is already thinking, how can I make this, but bigger? To basically I wouldn't say Jumba's ship in the movie, but maybe that red police car he has at the beginning. Like, if I could make it that, like a version of that size, that's what I'm kind of now brainstorming. Which I know I can do, it's just, that's gonna take a while. Okay, let's put his ship to the side. Because that's only one part. That's not even the house yet. Alright, house pieces. Goes here. Two of those. How many of those? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. I'm guessing this is going to be the outside area or the flower bed area. I'm guessing. Because yeah, this house piece is fairly big. Here. And two of these pieces. Yep. Okay, now we need sand brick piece with this lime green piece. Lime or more like olive? Okay, now for these. And then let's put these over here. Yeah. What do we got next? Also, yeah, if I just end up not talking, it's because I'm zoning out to build this, so don't worry. It's just I end up getting tunnel vision when I'm really focused on something. Oh yeah, look, so this would be the outside, and then this would be the inner beginnings of the house. Two of those. And then we get two of these. One there. And one here. And small pieces. Okay, so far so good. I also like how they've actually updated the building instructions where they actually show you how far in you're for the build, because you're... Yeah, okay. I'm just distracting myself because there's a long way to go. Okay, so this one goes outside here. And that connects to one piece. I want to try and hold it up as I build, but it's a bit flimsy right now, so if I basically fear if I hold it up, it's gonna break. So I'm gonna try my best to just keep it close to the ground, or to the desk, before it all falls apart. See what I mean? Pieces are already coming off because it's not... The clutch isn't that great on these pieces. This one over here. Hey, Ninetales, how are you, dude? I am sweating is how I am. It is hot today. I have my fans on me and it is still hot. And I don't want to put it on maximum because then I'm pretty sure the microphone would catch them, so definitely not gonna do that. Okay, these connect with another fence piece. Okay, well that stabilized that side, thankfully. So just gotta do the same for the other side. If that's how they designed it. Because I'm going to guess 50-50. Oh, there it is. It rolled under. Doing good. Nervous F for July. Have that happy nervous, that good nervous. Okay. How do we do this? 2 of these. No. This side's at the end. I see that line in between now, so that's showing it's the edge piece. Tack that on. Oh, nice, dude. Congrats. That's why you're finally launching your line. Your passion projects. Yeah, I'll just say line. I'm excited for it, dude. Oh. I heard something pop. Oh yeah, right there. That's why the clutch is not sturdy enough. Okay, we have leaf pieces. Where's this one? It's over here. There's one. I'll be very surprised at how this house comes out if it's anything like Hawaii houses. Yeah, okay. But that's why I'm hesitant, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be symmetrical. Okay, we have... what is it? Okay, so they want this piece to hold this piece down. So, like this. Yeah, that holds it down. And then... if I can squeeze it in there. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it holds it down. Nervous as F. Channel that nervousness. That's all I can say. And then what is that little piece? No. It's a little tiny frog. I don't know if I can even get it on camera. Focus. It's a tiny frog. It's an actual tiny frog. Okay. That also goes here. The thing will stop popping out. But congrats, Ninetales. I'm betting it's all gonna go work out. That goes here. And one of these shrubbery pieces goes... okay, well they want 2, so 1 here. And 1 in the corner. That's a cute frog. I'm surprised how tiny they made it. Oh. Can't nudge it. Let me try using this. There you go. It is very tiny. Alright, the house is coming along, I think. Because with the pieces I have remaining, I think it's just honestly just the shrubbery. It's just basically the plants outside the house. Is this? There we go. Yep, flower pieces. Oh, it's shrubbery. How many more? 2 again. So I'm going to need 1 over here. And 1 by the flower. Yeah, that works. Alright, next we have those curved pieces again to hold down the shrubbery. At least this one. And then pink flower to decorate the other one. Yeah. Focus. Right, so this would be the front. Then the stairs to walk into the house. And then, yeah, we got the side shrubbery. So not too bad, it's coming along. Come on, step, there we go. And we have stairs. And then next... this goes over here. Oh, my shrubbery. Yay, we're finally working on this side. Because I'm trying to be delicate because... See, it just came off. It just popped off. There we go. Ah, they are doing something different on this side. Those pieces, then this part out. I'm guessing it's going to try and connect with this piece, maybe. Let's see. Uh-oh. Flag on the plate. I'm missing. Where'd that piece go? I lost it a couple pages ago. Okay, please tell me I can... Yes. It does connect. And hopefully it can stabilize this thing, because it is very loose. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's still loose, but it's at least a bit more stable now. Yeah. Okay, what's next? What's next? That one. This one. But yeah, I think I have a good idea now of what what to expect for my new work schedule. So I'm thinking I should be able to stream more on the weekends, especially since I finally got my Saturdays back permanently now, so I should have Saturdays back to myself. Sundays, well, that's always been a stream day if I can ever make it, so Saturdays, Sundays, and then Wednesdays. I'll try to actually start getting to Wednesdays. It's just, it'll probably vary because that's one of my work days, and depending how the client is that day, I might be drained. And even though, yeah, I work with one-on-one with my clients, sometimes it ends up having to work with basically the whole group or the whole clinic's clients. Especially if they have a tantrum, and it's like, okay, we need to calm down. And it's like, okay, we all gotta help. So it's been very exhausting, honestly. Kind of to the point where I'm considering pursuing a new career path, basically, is what I'm kind of leaning toward. Don't get me wrong, I love the kids, but man, they are just like, it's kind of disheartening where it's like I'm working with them and we make so much progress in the clinic only for them to go home, and that same basically all the progress we made is lost because the parents are not continuing that treatment that we have, and it have basically parents have parent-teacher training as well, so it's like they know what they're supposed to do to help their kid, and they don't do it at home. So like, if that's not continued in the home setting after the clinic, it's like you're basically wasting everyone's time. To the point where it's like, if that's the case, I don't even feel like even trying anymore. Not bad, not bad. I swear, if this house ends up looking very cute enough that I would want to live in it, that's a problem. Because then I'm going to want to remodel my house. And these for this one. No! Knocked off. I do like these fern pieces though, they look really good. I'm guessing they're supposed to be ferns. They also kind of look like aloe vera, but I mean, new career path. Yeah, I don't know, Nine-Tail. I'm just disheartened. It's like, I love my job, I love my coworkers, but it's kind of I am mentally drained. More often than not, it's like I come home depressed, and it's just, I can't. I think I'm gonna give it one more year, and then if I still feel the same way, because honestly, out of all the clients I've had, I've only seen one family that actually, like, where they actually continued the treatments with their kids, so they actually improved. So I don't know. I'm hesitant to pick it up because it keeps popping off when I try to do that. Come on, just stay stable, please. Okay. Leave it alone. Yeah, just leave it alone. Leave it alone, Jared. Don't let your OCD win. It's kind of difficult for me. Okay, put that on there. Put that on there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nine-Tail, so that's that. And then there's the other thing that bothered me this month is I have to renew my safety for my coronet. And when I go to start her, she doesn't start. So now I'm diagnosing whether it is either the starter that's the problem or the battery. If it's the battery, that's a quick fix. I just buy a new one and put it in. If it's not the battery, I gotta change out the entire starter. So yay! Also, yeah, that is due on the 30th. That I needed to get my reg and safety up to date. So I'm basically just biting the bullet and just thinking, I'll just fix it and get it updated when I basically have the time and get it done. So for the time being, that's just in my head. Okay, I'll put my spare pieces over here. And I was thinking, since there's like enough pieces for a second blaster, I'm thinking I can actually, because I should have extra spare parts to make another one, so my station's gonna have 2 blasters. But on to bag 2. And we finally get Lilo. So I move the house down here, push this back up. I also like how how Lego went with the animated theme of this cart for this set rather than the live action, because yeah, I don't think I don't like the live action as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, the movie was good in its own way, but I don't know, I grew up with the animated feature, so I prefer that one. Also, I'm trying to figure out what game to play after. Hopefully I build this in time, so I was thinking either Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. Which, yes, I know they are similar. Surfboards. I actually like that. That's dope. Okay, surfboards to the side. Looking for Lilo pieces. 1 Lilo piece. 2 Lilo piece. Huh, looks like they are making... So Lilo for accessories has a camera, her doll. Oh, and they actually put a flower in her hair. Wait, I gotta actually see this now. Yeah, they have that now? Oh, okay, that's how they did it. So Lego used a rubber piece for Lilo's hair. That's how they're able to get make the port for the actual flower. Nope. Actually, no, I should probably put Lilo together first, then put the flower in her hair. Double expressions, smiley face, or stick tongue. That is remarkably well portrayed. Come on. Look at that. She's literally sticking tongue. Which is something a lot of us do here on the islands, so that is remarkably, that is very well done. But let's use the smiling face. And then put the hairpiece on. And put the flower in. Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually really cool. So that's Lilo. She has her doll. Which I'm actually amazed Lego actually turned into a piece itself. Oh, drop it. As I drop it. They really made the doll. That is hilarious. And then I need the hairpiece for Where is it? Right, it is. It is literally her doll piece. That is wow. Huh. And then also her camera, which is just the actual Lego camera piece. And if I can find the actual piece that goes onto it. Where is it? Essentially, it's just one of the little gray studs that I cannot find in this huge pile. It is a gray stud, right? Or is it a black stud? Well, basically, there it is. It's a stud. Alright, her and her camera. And how is she holding it? In this hand. Alright, got Lilo. With her doll. Alright, back to the house. Need one of these pieces. And I believe it's this one. At the end. This one. Nice. Then, okay. Put two of these on. Followed by this one. Then another two. Ending with the grids. Okay. Next. What is that piece? This one? Yep, that's the one. Then we need... It's like... No, not that one. These. Okay, standing pillars. Pillars. There we go. Ah, that's what it is. We're making a window. So that's the window frame. Now let's make the actual window. There it is. Then to make the actual piece, where is it? Oh, it's two separate ones, okay. You just stay in place. Alright, that's one. Where's the other side? Where's the other side? I don't have the other side. Am I tripping? Okay, I have the door. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the other side like this. Which I do not I need to get my eyes checked. Holy crap. Alright, there we go. Window. It opens up. And then we need these two on top. Put that on the bottom. That goes over here. There we go. Yeah, got our windows. Yeah. And I'm guessing this back piece is for a tree trunk, so maybe a tree's gonna go there. Or it could just be for potted plants, honestly. Okay, two of these. There's another one. Goes this way. It is a potted plant, okay. So I go with this, and they're showing the tiny flower piece again. So same flower piece used for Lilo's hair is also used for this piece. That goes into the flower pots. Oh, if I can hold it right. Get it in. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Still on the window, or at least extending outward from it. Oh, that should be on back. And then out there. Okay, yeah, so I watched basically, because I was an hour late to stream today, I was like, I'm still shaken by that Squid Game Season 3. I honestly suspected something like that for the ending, but I still know how to process what I just watched. Also that cameo, well not cameo, would you consider it a cameo? But that actress at the end, so I also don't know how to feel about that. I'm excited for it, but also I don't know how they're gonna run with this, basically. I already have my fanfic mind. Oh crap. I have my fanfic mind working out what they could do. But I'm not entirely sure on what. Because I think they could do so many things, but I'm glad basically that the American version that they said they were making isn't an exact like, oh, it needs two pieces. It isn't an exact sort of like version of Squid Games. It's more of a continuation from the last season. So season 3 ends and we're gonna lead into the American version, basically. I'm trying to say enough where it doesn't spoil the actual what happens if anyone hasn't seen it. There we go. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, it's a tiny window space. Okay. For that, I need this. Come on. If I do this, there we go. Just so I can grab it. There we go. Goes on like so. Yeah. And then close it off with there we are. One of those. And one of these. Oh, that's cool. They use that for the window panels. That's clever. They actually use the brick pieces for window panels. That works. And then it goes on. Okay. Goes on. So they did it smart. They did it cleverly, basically. Because the thing that people have to remember is that Squid Games is a tragedy. It's always going to be a tragedy. It's a tragic tale, and there are no true winners in it, so... That's the one thing people have to remember. So don't get attached to fans, or characters, rather. Fans shouldn't get attached to characters. And the way they had to end the season was kind of predictable, but it is still well done. Where it immediately sets up the next season. Yay, we're finally getting to the door. I was just thinking, when do we get to the door? Dang it, I keep... And I just dropped a piece. Where'd it go? This tiny shrubbery keeps falling off on me. I have so much desk space, and yet it's still not enough when I do these. Like, oh, it's not even enough. This piece? Okay, it's this piece. It's a functional doggy door. That is... Wow, okay. Honestly, I would probably only use this doggy door for that one scene where Nani sticks her head in. So that's probably the only thing I'd actually use this for. Being a yeah, that's what I initially thought, because when they first announced, so it's like it wasn't really a big surprise. Like, they announced that there's going to be an American version of Squid Games, and it's like, okay, so is it going to be like just the same story but with American actors and stuff? It's like, right, in American locations. Thankfully, from season 3, it is not. It's going to be an actual continuation. What else do I need? I need one of these bricks. When you retell the main story, exactly. I forget which. I mean, they've done it with multiple series, basically, but there's one in particular where it's like, I thought it would be cool, but it was just, I remember it was disappointing. I don't remember which series, but I remember it was disappointing. And shucks, this is out of the frame. Push you back. Actually, push the house back in the frame. There you go. But basically, yeah, we are building this side of the house now. Make sure nothing's underneath. Oh, don't drop anything. I'm basically at the edge of my desk over here, and I'm just thinking I should have like a net to like hold all the pieces from falling down. I should probably look into doing that. But yeah, Squid Games 3. If you haven't watched season 3 yet, go watch it, because it's really good. So I watched that. I basically binged that today, this morning. That was my morning. I was binging that until 4 o'clock today. And then, of course, I'm guessing everyone, or at least the majority of people, have watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I myself may have watched it 6 or 7 times now. Because, honestly, the movie is that great. The soundtrack is amazing. Okay, this is how good the soundtrack is for K-pop Demon Hunters. I paused listening to epic music. Epic music. Just to listen to K-pop Demon Hunters. That's how good they are. And me being a theater kid loving musicals, like I paused epic just so I could listen to and watch K-pop Demon Hunters. That's how good the music is. And honestly, the movie was really good. I was just expecting another, like, you know, it's kids movie, but it was really good. I liked the characters, even the character development, even though short, like very short time span of a movie, but it was very well done. And while watching the whole thing, I was just like, I totally relate to Zoe. Having to living kind of like 2 worlds. Because that's kind of how, I don't know if every one of Hoppa descent is, but me personally, I always feel torn between all my different ethnicities. Because it's like, I don't want to just pick just one, because I am all of these things. Right? I'm Hawaiian, I'm Japanese, I'm Chinese, I'm Filipino, and I'm Portuguese. So I'm all these things, but it's like I can't just be one of them. Not bad. So it's like that's for that reason. It's like I relate mostly to Zoe. But Mira is actually my type of. So I have a type, and Mira is kind of her. That kind of tomboy-esque, strong, independent. That's my type. So if anyone asks me what's my type, I will just immediately point out Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters. Ah, it has a panel. There you go. Not bad. Yeah. I just don't like lifting this up as much because this side is still unstable. Like this part lifts up a bit, so it's like it's gonna come apart if I lift it too much. If I lift it up just the wrong way, I don't want to do that. So I'll try to keep it as flat as possible until I feel confident on lifting it up. And we have an actual wall. Okay. We have an actual wall. Instead of the buildable window that we just had. Okay, shrubbery. Oop. And a flower. That doesn't help my concern with this edge being still all basically loose. Okay, what are we making? Oh, okay, we're starting to make the roof. There we go. I like nerdy femme looking, but tomboy-ass bratty tsunade that dates you to tamer, but banters non-stop to keep you in it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the type. Yeah, I don't know why. That's been my type since middle school, basically. That actually explains my high school sweetheart a lot more now that I think about it. Cause yeah, so my high school sweetheart and I, we weren't exactly like. Well, I mean, to start off, we weren't actually going to date. We were just friends. But then it's just like, it ended up working out because like we both liked each other. Because we honestly like, I don't know how to describe it. It worked. Like we were friends for the longest times in grade school, and it's just like, I was like, fuck it, I want to ask her out. And yeah, it just worked out. Let's go. Lines up perfectly, okay. Go on. Yeah, Ninetales, that's... Honestly, when they ask you that, you know it's real. Not bad, right? That's the roof. Or the beginning of the roof. Not like this. That's too big. There we go. 4. But yeah, if they ask you to take care of them while they're on their monthly visits, then yeah, you know it's real. Oh, hang on. Alright, I'm back. I had to fix something real quick. Not the peas. Here we go. That's true, Nine Tails. Oh, that's very true. Honestly, when that happened to me, I was just like, okay, either it is missing or so and so has it. And it was usually so and so had it. This one goes here. It's not connecting the door yet. Hold up. Flag on the play. That's what I forgot. The windowsill pieces. Here we go. I was like, why is that piece so low? I forgot pieces. There we go. Put that back on. And then we put this on top. There it is. Yeah. Alright, next bit. Looks like flower boxes for the window. There we go. But then facing upward, so it is like this. Yeah. Okay, I was wondering why those studs were left exposed. It's like, why is it so open? Like, we closed off the other ones, but that one was still there. But yeah, work schedule has me messed up, so it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it as long as I can. Long story short, it's kitchenette appliance, but it's to make her dessert. Nice. Mine, my high school sweetheart specifically. I mean, like there are some exes that I've had where they wanted me to help take care, and then some that were just like, eh, go away, like don't see me. I was like, okay, I respected that. But specifically, my high school sweetheart, she loved tiramisu, so I learned to make that for her when she's ever when she has her monthly friend. So I'd make her that, and I'd make her my family recipe for butter mochi. Honestly, the butter mochi was an excuse so I could make some for myself, cause I really love butter mochi. Okay, I just love mochi in general, but butter mochi, best mochi hands down. It's two of those. Where is it? There it is. And they're gonna go on the side here. Are these more flower pots? I think so. I have no idea what these are going to be. They're just there. And they go all the way around, okay. Two spaces. Except for the door. The door is evenly spaced with 4. And then back to 2. Back to 2. Actually, now that I said butter mochi, I'm craving butter mochi now. Shucks. And I don't have currently I do not have the ingredients to make any. So now I'm thinking I need to go get the ingredients. That's not the one. What? Oh, they don't connect to the last. Okay, so that one is exposed. That one's exposed. Okay. I was like, why is they not reaching? There we go. Okay. Okay, I said I was hopefully finish this in 2 hours. I've already used up an hour. And now 1 hour 15 minutes in. I thought I'd be closer to... I thought I'd be much closer to finishing. Or at least getting to this side. I'm going by the stitch. I'm so close. Is the handle rails for the stairs. Yeah, that works, yeah. Honestly, this is more blue than I thought the house was going to be. It is very blue. Alright, we got some stickers. This one is for the stripes. That's one side. Side. Also, puppy update, they are big. They are 4 months now, and they just need to get one more round of shots of vaccinations, and then they can officially go outside in the yard. So I'm also dreading that because they're gonna make a mess. I can already tell. Yeah, look at that. Surfboard holder. And to be fair, that's actually accurate. Some of my surfer friends, they'll either have the surfboards like lined up against the house, or they'll just actually have it stacked up. Like they'll have like surfboard racks. So it's either lined like so, or they're actually like stacked one above the other. So they would be literally like this. So it's like, it is very accurate to see how this set is doing this. I appreciate that. And this is the other surfboard. Oh, my sticker kind of misprinted. It's more blue on one side. Kind of bummed out by that. Maybe I'll go with blue Sharpie and like even that out. I don't know. Put that on like so. Hang on, is that a freaking Mickey? I think there's a little tiny Mickey on this sticker. This thing got focus. It's a freaking Mickey. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, hidden Mickey. Let's go. We got a hidden Mickey on the actual Lego set. On the surfboard. I've never noticed that. I have to watch the movie again now to see if that's actually on there. Cause I know it's a logo or something, but I didn't know if it was an actual, like a hidden Mickey. Now I gotta watch the movie again. That's actually dope. If you couldn't tell by now, I am a Disney adult, okay? I spend my birthdays at the actual park, so yeah, it's actually cool to see that. Alright, looks like we have the flooring. Don't ever make a D&D campaign with a mouse. Oh god. I have to ask, how did that go? Cause I DM some games and I've never thought of doing that. Ever. And now I'm scared. Just because it's broken AF. That's why I don't want to do that. That is a thought if I ever have campaign members who can't get out of a situation. I'll save that for a rainy day. Cause I'm like, that is very broken. That is dangerous. Alright, flooring is in and... Okay, it's just extending just continuing the flooring basically, so... That's all I'll be doing right now. It's a good way to get hated by all. If anything, my friends will hate me because they make me... I am making them say mouse tool, which I know some of them won't do. And basically them, I mean all the Disney haters. So they won't do it. I know my Disney, like my fellow Disney adults, they will, but... Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that part is supposed to be out. Take that out. That's part is supposed to be blue. Alright, got the checkered pattern flooring down. Or you can make a magical bracelet that casts. Oh my god. That is very devious. Yay, we're on bag 3 finally. And how close are we, Stitch? Still not close. Look at that. We're... Damn it. Okay, but bag 3. First, let me move all the spare pieces. Over. There we go. Bag 3. Push you to the side. we finally get Nani. Also, another thing I admired when getting this set is how, of course, they follow the animated Lilo and Stitch for the characters, but it is surprisingly how well done these, because it actually looks like the pieces look like genuine, like, basically what I'm trying to say is they look like locals, they look like Hawaiians in Lego form. So I like how Lego actually did that. Even though it's basically captured. Oh, that's a cool hairpiece. That's a wavy hairpiece. That's a nice one though. Yeah, we got Nani, and she also has a flower space for her hair. Actually, wait, there it is. Flower piece. Although she's with David, so I think the... Okay, so if anyone knows the thing with flowers in Hawaiian's hair is basically wahine, the Hawaiian women. She wears the flower in her... Oh fudge, which side was it? I think it was the left side? Left side if they're single, and then the right side if they're taken. I actually have to look that up now because it's been a while since I've had someone, so it's like we also do that. I do the flower thing. Just because it's cute and romantic, okay? That's all. But yeah. It's actually nice that they do that. But also this hairpiece doesn't feel rubbery like Lilo's, so... Did Lego update what they use for the hairpieces? Because that's solid. It's like, it's a solid plastic. Like, it's not the rubbery feel. Huh. I don't know, because Lilo's feels rubbery, but Nani's one feels hard. I'll look into it later. It's just... I'm a huge Lego fan, so I feel it's about these differences and how they make the pieces. But that is cool. We'll make your final boss Kamen Rider. He's fighting a deity that's around... No! That is... I mean, that's brilliant, but that's also mean. Just don't put the flowers on the back, I'll see myself out. On the back. Okay, looks like we're making the kitchen area? I think it's the kitchen area. I'm a horrible DM. Well, you clearly want to make your players suffer, which don't get me wrong, that is good, but you also have to give them a chance. Okay, I'm trying to remember what was in this room. I know there's the washer, the dryer, which then they converted to some cabinet with a pizza box. Okay, that goes in the corner. Oh, too much. That's true. I mean, make them suffer, but give your players a chance to actually, like, win. I think the only time I was ever really, truly mean to my players is because I was tired of being DM all the time. I was like, F it, I want to play, so I just made the worst campaign ever, just so I could kill everybody. And I was like, okay, we're starting a new one, and I'm not it for DM. I've only done that once. I do not regret it. No! Oh, dang it. It's over here. Okay. Try to copy the other side. So 2. Then... There we go. So far, so good. That is funny. Okay, what is this now? More shrubbery. That's with the fern. And another fern. And what is that? Over here. Now we got... Oh, it's a pillar. Okay. Is this gonna connect? It is gonna connect. Okay. Alright. 2, 4, 6. This one, and then 4 underneath. There you go. Fighting a Kamen Rider. That is actually good though. That's actually a cool idea. I once tried to think of how I could incorporate a Kikaida theme into a game, and it's like I couldn't get it. All I could remember was my thoughts, my imagination was not running right that day. I tried and I could not make it work. Does that go? Over here. This way. So it looks like that. I know how. Don't worry, Ninetales. That's how. I'll be on like some of my Instagram groups chats, and it's like I'm trying to type something, and then my phone decides to autocorrect something that didn't need autocorrecting. I'm like, freaking stupid phone. Oh, that's too tall for this one. Hang on, not that one. This one's this one. There we go. Don't worry about Ninetales. And now it's for this side. That's another 4. 1. Then a 6 across, like so. Not too bad. The house is coming along slowly. Slowly but surely. Literally, that's all it was, just connect this piece. Okay. And then this full top for there we go. Honestly, part of me wants to get another one of these sets and then mirror it so that way I could like combine the two. Because so far this house is gonna be open, so it's gonna have an open back, but I would like to kind of close it and then make the hinges so you can open it. Stay. Okay, where is... Oh, we're making the sink? It looks like the sink. Type of sink-esque area. Yeah, it's like a sink. Honestly, it's a very nice house in Lego form. Alright, what's next? We have... I don't even see where the piece goes. Oh. It closes off the sink. Yep, it closed it off. That's what it was. Cool. And now we're making the stove. On, and then one of the frying pans. That works. All right, next. Now it looks like it's making the washer. Yeah, it's the washer. The washer, and it looks like, I'm guessing, the dryer. As long as there's no pizza box, I'd rather it be the dryer. And they're just pushed onto the side. Like that. You see the dryer, it actually opens up. Not big enough for you to hide in, but it does capture that scene nicely. It does look like a kitchen. You know, if your kitchen has a washer and dryer. Wow, they have a black smoke piece to show that Nani's cooking is being burnt. Literally a smoke piece for it to be burnt. Wow. so it doesn't clutch on or snap on, it just rests on the frying pan or the pots. But yeah. Nani's cooking is burning. Well, if you know Be Winning, that is Be Winning's cooking that is burning, so that is hilarious. I'm definitely gonna have to keep track of that piece, because it doesn't snap or clutch onto anything, it just rests on the frying pan. So if you get this set, be careful of that piece. You might lose it if you toss and throw if you shake the set. Okay, that piece is standing. This piece on the side. There we go. And then it goes up one more. Oh, this is the refrigerator. That's what this is. I was like, what is this? It's just one solid orange yellow brick that we're basically making. I'm like, oh, what is it? It's the refrigerator. That's why I was like, what is this? I was so confused. Top. This on the front. Let me first get all these pieces on it, then I'll put the sticker on. I guess the stud piece is supposed to be the handle. Number 6. And the sticker is one of Lilo's drawings of her alone. If you can catch it. Focus. Yeah, me alone. One of Lilo's drawings. It is scary how well done that is. Okay, so there's that, and then looks like some, yep, handle studs for the actual refrigerator handles. And yep, we have our refrigerator, which I'm guessing goes besides the oven. Yep, okay, put it in. Yep, so far so good. I always say that because deep down I always think just, okay, something's bound to go wrong, which usually it does. And look at that, Chantel is in chat. That's, I said something goes wrong, and then the something pops up. Hi Chantel. How are you? How's your Saturday? Don't bonk me. There's an actual bonk redeem if you want the bonk. Or use the virtual if the virtual hammer is still up. I haven't checked that in how long. There it is. Okay, what on earth am I? Oh, crap baskets. Thank you for the resub. That's a bonk. You have power here. You know what? Just because. Just because you have power. Also, you can let me know if you hear the squeak. Ah, itai. Alright, there's your bonk. Happy. Also, why did I give you power? I forget that. Why did I give her power? Oh, it's the couch. That's what it is. I think. Yeah, it looks like the couch. I just see pink and brown pieces together. Yay, you're welcome. Hey, you're crocheting. Nice. Okay, Chantel, so get this. My coworkers are, some of them are crocheters. And I thought it was a gag gift. But they actually got me like a crochet beginners thing because I made fun of them. And now they're kind of peer pressuring me to try and make something with the crocheting kit. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. But they made some really cute stuff. Like one made actual like purses, one made hats. So it's like really cool stuff. And I'm just thinking, there's no way I can make anything nice like that. There's Woobles kit? Ooh. I have to look into that. And I just messed up. There's a piece underneath. I just now see the teal piece. Ah. Is this even the sofa? Easiest thing I can make is a square because it teaches you. Huh, that's actually true. Knowing me, I'm gonna try and make a square and it ends up being an isosceles triangle because that's how terrible I am. Honestly, anytime I try to make something that isn't blocks, like I somehow manage to mess it up. The only time I was decent at something was lei making, and that was a long time ago. I think I've actually lost the skills for lei making. I'd have to relearn. Now that I say that out loud, I actually miss lei making. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Especially the collecting the different flowers that I was going to use for each one. The flowers or even the plants. Oh. That goes underneath. Oh, that goes underneath. Cool. And then goes onto there. Can't even fit. It's at an angle, so boy, Lego, it don't reach. Where's that part lifted? No, it's not lifted. Just doesn't reach for me. Maybe I missed something. Da-da-da. No, I didn't miss anything. just goes on like that. I mean, I guess it's a couch. Hang on, where does this go? It is the couch. Okay, let me try to see if I can set it in place. It's in the back corner. And yeah, apparently just rests against the back. Like so. But yeah, not too bad. That's pretty cool. But yeah, thanks Chantel. I will look into those. Cause legit, it's like one of those like gag gifts, and it's like, what do I do with it now? What is that? Oh, it's the voodoo jar that Lilo makes. That's what it is. It is very tiny. Let me see if I can actually, if I can get it to actually appear on camera. Can it? Yes, it can. It's her voodoo jar with the spoons. That is amazingly detailed. And that goes in the living room. Cause where else do you put your voodoo jars? You put it in the living room. And then we have her turntable. We have Lilo's turntable where she plays her records. Mic is on the soft side. I also move it very far away. I move it very far. Thanks, Chantel. And then what? Oh, so that's for the record. And then that's for the needle. Oh, and then that's for the back. So it's all one solid piece. If I can just get it on, there we go. Nice. And then that too goes in the living room. Yeah, not bad. And this is just the downstairs. I haven't made the upstairs yet. I keep looking at Stitch to see how far I've come, and it's only so far. And the 2-hour mark is coming up. I told myself I can do this in 2 hours. 2-hour build, easy. Not even close. I'm still, oh my god. I'm only now finishing the downstairs. That is all I'm finishing. I just want to finish so I can play some games. And then this goes in the center. Alright. But at least I have the downstairs complete. Downstairs, and then the front. I also love how I just love how the surfboard is. That is amazing. And that we have a hidden Mickey on the actual surfboard. That was hilarious. Which makes me want to actually go back and watch the movie because I have to see that logo now. Because now I have to check that surfboard to see if it actually has a hidden Mickey on it. Or if it's just for this set. Because I could have sworn that was like either Nani or David's like personal logo thing. Okay, put spare pieces over there. And it looks like we are getting Cobra Bubbles. Cobra Bubbles. If anything from this movie taught me is if you meet an agent and their name is Bubbles, you probably shouldn't fuck with them. Come on. Ah, there you go. Alright, so we got Cobra Bubbles, and he has his suitcase. So if I can find his pieces. That's actually that's a nice suit piece. I kind of want to use it for my John Wick setup. Cobra Bubbles. I mean, come on, Cobra Bubbles, John Wick, that would be a cool movie. That would be really cool. You chucked, how did you chuck your entire project? Also, did you fill out your form last night? You know which form, did you fill it out at least? Okay, legit, I need a John Wick movie with Cobra Bubbles in it, that'd be sick. That'd be cool. I did it today because I had to review. Ah. At least you did it, thank goodness. Okay, where's your suitcase, dude? Ah, there it is. Cobra Bubbles with his suitcase. I mean, to be fair, with all the accessories, I think... Well, I don't know. Stitch has a cool one with his blaster and his coffee. But Lilo actually came with her doll. Like, how can you top that? That is just sick. Although Nani's piece actually looks weird. I think Nani's piece looks the best though. It actually captures the local girl perfectly. Focus. Focus. Like literally, that is like your typical local girl. One, two, three, 4 minifigures so far. Alright, what am I building now? Nani has... Hey, put some respect, okay? Nani is a respectable... Yeah, she does have eats. But hey, still flat as a pancake, okay? But also, look at the hairpiece. That is amazing. I like this hairpiece. It is so damn gorgeous. Honestly, if I was to make a minifigure, I would somehow get this stick tongue. I want to figure out a way how I can incorporate this into some kind of story with this. And that's on the Lilo head though, so shucks. Alright, let's see here. We have... What do we have? Nope, I gotta open this one too. Because the piece I need is inside. Everyone's awakening. Honestly, I like... This is a very good set, that's why. And again, I said it before, but I love how it is more based off of the animated series than the live action, just because I don't know, it makes the set have more character. Okay, looks like this is for Lilo's room. So it's gonna be on this side of the house. Pillars. Move this back up a bit, because I am losing desk space. There you go. And if I remember correctly, they're supposed to have some kind of observatory above their room? Trying to remember from the movie and the series. Okay, that goes in the back. Do-do-do. Get on there. There we go. And that's a lot of planks. Ooh, How to Train Your Dragon live? Honestly, that live action looks amazing. And I'm pretty I hate to say it, but that's gonna be a bigger box office winner than Lilo and Stitch, I think. Yeah, no, it's exactly, honestly, it is the same story. From what I've seen from the trailers and like the early what they call those exclusive first looks, it is legit the same story. I mean, hell, they have some of the same live actors, because they managed to get Gerard Butler to play the dad, and also they've apparently gotten Kate Blanchett on for the second live action movie. So pretty safe bet that the live action How to Train Your Dragon is pretty damn successful already. Alright, what is this piece? Window pieces. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Windowsill. Windowsill? Yes, windowsills. Okay. But then it would cover it. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh yeah, they took a lot of liberties. I still find it stupid that people argued about how Astrid was originally casted to be a black actress, but then it's like, no, she needs to be Caucasian. I'm like, you guys know it's an animated movie, right? Animated, fictional. Like they went off about it as if it was an actual historical movie, and I'm like, you guys think dragons were real? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a nerd who loves dragons, but come on. Okay, then window panels. Oh, still. For animation, I don't. Yeah, that's true. Especially America. Dude, America Ferrera, she made Astrid. I'm sorry. I don't even need to watch the new cast to know that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the actress is probably good, but oh. America Ferrera. I agree, that actress also got hurt too. See? That's the sucky part too, is like the upcoming actresses or actors, and then they're told that they're not going to be part of the project anymore just because. I'll just say it, yeah, some racist people actually think, oh, they shouldn't be in that movie, which is bullshit. Okay, this one goes over here. So then it actually looked like, yeah. Oh, that side's kind of plain though. Not too bad. And that goes at the end. Wait, was that the right one? Should be one space up. Yeah, okay, that's the right piece. Alright, Stitch is telling me I'm here, and I still have yay much to go. Dang it. Okay, what is that? That brown piece goes in the corner, followed by that guy, and put that there. Oh, that one's kind of tight if that's the end. Like only that much? Okay, maybe there's more. Let's see. Cause upstairs would be Lilo's room, Nani's room, and then where was? Cause this house is kind of based off of the house that they have at the end of the first movie, and pretty much the house that we see in the TV series. So I'm trying to remember. Because Stitch and Lilo, they had the very top, the room at the very top, basically. Nani had her room still upstairs, and then Jamba's room, Jamba and Pleakley's room, / Jamba's lab, I think was at the bottom, or was it also on top? But then at the same time, I have to remember this is Lego, which means that they have to shift things around just to make it fit. Only thing that bothers me is whitewashing non-white cat. See, that really annoys me, especially when it is animated features. Like, it's animated. Like, come on, man. And this piece. Alright, so this should be the bunk beds. This way. This way, okay. There we go. And for the back, where's that? Where is it? these tiny pieces. Where is... There we go. It's like a pillow piece. But yeah, I'm still kind of looking forward to the How to Train Your Dragon live action. I probably won't like it as much as the animated, but I mean, it does look good. So yeah, that one's coming out, and then honestly, I'm just excited for Wicked Part 2 that comes out in November. I hate that I have to wait again a whole year for no Wicked, but damn it. I'm super excited for the Part 2. Which is weird because, I mean, we know what happens. I mean, if anyone has seen Wicked. But at the same time, super excited for it. Can you form these? Where's da-da-da? One more. Kind of difficult to see because the brown pieces are camouflaging with my desk. And then these go... Ah. Hang on. Trying to see this clearly. Okay, let me get this on. Yeah. I put them all the way down and it has to have a little space so it can fit in between. There we go. I think this is the first time I've seen a Lego bunk bed before. If it is really a bunk bed, because right now it just looks like a regular bed. Two, three, and... oh, four. There we go. Yeah, they have bunk beds, but apparently this is just one bed. Cause I don't know how it would fit. But honestly, this is just part of being a Lego connoisseur like me, so I'll probably fix it or make it into a bunk bed later on. Once I get the original build done. But yeah, so far that's Lilo's room. So yeah, if anything, I'd probably have to extend the roof up so that I can actually get the bunk bed. That, or I'd probably use smaller pieces, so it'd be smaller beds, but... yeah, it's not a bunk bed. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be... right? This is the house when they rebuild it. Because they didn't have the observatory piece before. But again, it is Lego, which means they take liberty in changing things around. So yeah, it's just Lilo's room. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fix that. Well, not fix it, because this is how Lego made it, but I'm gonna improve on it. I'm gonna give it that Jared touch. That sounds weird when I no, not the Jared improvements, upgrades, Jared upgrades. There we go. That's a better word. Why did I say the other thing? The other thing doesn't count. Wasn't the house on stilts? It was on stilts. Again, Lego makes things for their... Lego adapts things so that it can sell more. That's cute. That's actually like a little lamp. But yeah, knowing how I am a diehard Lilo and Stitch fan, I'm definitely gonna modify and change some things around. So I'm probably gonna ditch this whole bed, because actually if you look at it, this bed is basically the one she has throughout the first movie before it blows up. And then I think that's what they used to actually for this build. So I'll probably swap out the entire bed piece and then put in a bunk bed so that way Stitch can sleep in there too. Maybe Lego would sell more if the house was on stilts and had a cruiser. It does have a cruiser. It's a mini cruiser. It's a mini Stitch cruiser that only seats one. Which is why, again, this is gonna get the Jared upgrade. I'm gonna make a bigger version so it can be... I mean, it won't be the Jamba sized ship. That's a little too big. But I will make the Stitch's red police cruiser. I'll at least try to make that so it's a little bigger. And I swear, the more I look at this Stitch, I like him more than the one we get in the poly bag. Maybe if I just swap out the heads, because I love the head. It's the eyes of the first one that just gets me. See, it's the eyes. I love those eyes. What did he say? Miska na la kuska. But yeah. So, along with making the bigger police cruiser, I'm also gonna have to make a bunk bed for Lilo and Stitch. But honestly, this set is really nice. I know they gave Stitch the his little mini hovercraft that he gets at the end of the movie for Christmas. No problem, Chantel. Go help your mom. Thanks for the lurk. Go help Mama Cake. Yeah, that's really just her room. It's so small. Because what was this showing on the back? It showed some kind of like attic space. Yeah, it's basically attic space. Okay, so I'm thinking if I take these parts out and like move it down, I could probably extend the room a bit. And then... Because right now I'm thinking of a bunk bed build for this tiny space, basically. But I'd like to make it a little bigger. So if I can like take up some of this space too, I will look into it. Kind of get my engineering Lego mind going. I almost said Disney Imagineer. No, I'm not that clever. I wish I were. Okay, put that there. And then where's Oro? Oh, it's blue. I thought it was white. I thought it was a white block piece. No, it's a blue block piece. Okay, it looks like we're closing off Lilo's room. And then we're going to push on with Oro. Oh, it's a wraparound piece. There you go. It wraps around. And then that's another wraparound. And then another blue. And then yeah, but I think in terms of movies, I think the only one I'm waiting for now is just Wicked Part 2. Oh, and probably Predator into the, or the Bad, what was it called? Badlands? Bad Blood? I wanted to say Into the Badlands, but I was like, that's a TV show from AMC. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, there's also a new Predator movie coming out later this year that I'm kind of excited to see. Although I'll probably wait for reviews before I go see it, just cause I don't know what to expect. Cause I mean, are we gonna get something good, like an actual good Predator movie? Or are you gonna get something like The Predator and it's just all that story and setup just to be pretty much ignored and forgotten? Okay, so we have a guitar piece, acoustic guitar, and I think it goes in Lilo's room. Or at least it shows it's in her room. It's resting on a bed. Okay, so 2 of these long pieces and 1 of the 3. Let's start from over here. Okay, so here, 1, 2, and 3. Actually, even though the guitar is supposed to be in there, I'm gonna take it out and put it on the side. Just because I don't want to lose it. Now we have some planks. I also gotta remember to give Chantel a shout out. Actually, yeah, let me do that right now. I can do it quick. Since I'm... There we go. But yeah, Chantel's a good friend of mine. Go follow her. Kick-ass streamer, kick-ass teacher, kick-ass gamer. What is that? Sticker 8. Says it goes on the side. Oh, it's the pineapple logo. There you go. See if we can catch it. There it is. Aloha pineapple. It's a really good sticker. Okay, so we have... No, you're kidding me. That's why they don't have a bunk bed in this set? This is the little crate box Lilo makes for Stitch to sleep in. That's why we don't have a bunk bed. He's not even in the room. Oh, that's messed up. He's not even in the room. He's adjacent. That's some bull. Uh-oh. Hang on. I have the bed facing the other way. Oh no, it's stuck. The piece is stuck. Oh no. The piece is literally stuck. Okay, there we go. I put the bed in, but the sticker would have been facing against the wall. And I wanted to show out. But that's why. That's why no bunk bed. That's just... oh, that's not right. I'm definitely gonna fix that. That is messed up. Okay, this goes out like so. And then this goes over here. Oh, let's push back. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Put those on. And what are these? Roof tiles, that's what it is. Orange, need red. Oh. Do not drop. Okay, that's another one. There you go. And now we are making a palm tree from the looks of it. Okay, let's put that in there. Use one of these adapter pieces. And that goes. So it wants us to put it over in this little pig that we set earlier. There we go. Okay. Now to make the actual palm tree itself, using the shrubbery pieces again. Huh. I remember Lego, they actually had the actual, like, full-on palm tree branches from way back when. And I'm talking about old, like, the old... I guess it was a mummy set? Technically it was an adventurer set. Lego had their own kind of, like, Indiana Jones character. And yeah, he came in this cool, like, collectible, kind of like Lego suitcase. And then yeah, it's basically a mummy kind of set. And they actually had actual, like, palm tree pieces, which I guess they don't make anymore. That's why they have this. Which, I mean, it works, it's just... I mean, it works. It's just that for me, it's like when you use the same pieces also for here, it's like, are you telling me this grows into this? Because it doesn't. I don't know. It works. It works. It's just another thing I might swap on upgrade. Not to be nitpicky, but I kind of want to do that now. Alright, turn it around. What are we doing? Flower pieces, okay. Flower pieces on the front of Lilo's window. So that's. and then additional ones. So additional ones with this additional shrubbery leaves underneath it. So again, they captured the lush greenness of Hawaii in this set in a way, which honestly only lasts for winter and spring, unless you're on the windward side, in which case it's green all the time. But on my side, the green only lasts for winter and spring, and then summer and fall is just hot. Everything, basically all the greenery just becomes brown until the next winter and spring season. Not too shabby though on this piece. And it looks like we have another tree. Also, I really like these pieces, not for tree parts, but actually for tail pieces. So if anyone knows like from the dragon sets or any kind of fantasy kind of set like Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit sets, like these are really good for tail pieces, which I really like. And same thing with how I made the last one. We put the fern pieces on here. Put it on there. Yeah, that works. And then we put it on the tree. This one goes over yonder. But actually, let me turn there we go. The palm tree around, so it's actually up. I get it on the peg. There we go. Which, I mean, yeah, it kind of works. Actually, let me move it outward again. There we go. So it's at an angle. I just don't like how plain this wall is. That's just bothering me. How can you tell you've watched too much HGTV? You will literally look at a house built and like, that's just too much empty space. Like, that's just wasted area, man. It's too much. Alright. Moving the spare pieces into there, because we have bag number 5. Looks like we get David, and he has his torches. So that should be fun. I want to make that luau restaurant spot now just for David, or at least the stage that he burns the roofing on. I would totally do that. I would be down to make like a side-on addition to this Lego house just for David. Alright, dude, where are your legs? There they are. He's got, oh, both sides are smiling. Yeah, let's go with this side. Then his hair. How about that? Pretty good. then to make his torches. Also, I love Lego is actually using this piece more. Actually, I like this piece in the Star Wars sets. Cause if you have any double-sided lightsaber wielders, this is a great piece for it. I much prefer it over just the regular pieces that they've been using for how long, the lightsaber hilts. Because the regular ones have been around since pretty much the first, not the first movie, but the first Lego Star Wars sets ever. And I was like, when they introduced Darth Maul, I was like, we have the same single-sided hilts that they still use, so I love that they are using this more. But we got David with a torch. Anime has two, so let's make the second one too. One, two, three. What's that side? Four. Get in there. There we go. Yep, David and his torches. Yep, that works. I kind of want to put a shirt on David, like use one of my shirt torso pieces, so that way I can make that date scene with him and Nani on the beach. Just a thought. Just a thought that I kind of want to see if I can do that. Okay, piece over here. 4x1 over here. Oh, so hang on, I gotta drink some water. It is so freaking hot right now. I don't even know how hot it is in my room. And I don't dare to check my actual thermostat. Okay, we have... Oh. That's... 2 of those. Okay. Few sticky notes, and then we have another one of these. So we're making that other end connect here, right? So that means over here is just going to be blank as well, no actual window spaces or anything. Those two, followed by this, a windowsill piece. I'm still trying to figure out what game to play after this, if I even feel like gaming a little. And then this piece on top. Oh wait, before I put that, I need this piece first. There we go. And it goes in the dead center. Okay, so it looks like this. Huh. Okay. And push this back up again. what do we need now? Two of these. Also, hang on, I gotta turn on my lights. It is getting dark in my room. I need some light source. Alright, that's a little better. And by a little, I mean kind of. Oh no, actually that is much better. I was like, I can't see the instructions. But if I take it out to see, then I can't see it on screen. Okay. Okay, so first for the end. And that's this way. I'm just looking at the instruction, I just see Stitch, like, I'm almost done. I'm so close, I'm only about yay much from finishing. Okay, looks like we use the same pieces, but on this side. On this side, so... Let's see... Come on. Dang it. Okay, put that there. Push this back. Where's the other? There it is. That flat piece. There you go. And now, oh, close enough the top, okay. Or at least the edge. Over here. What do we got? What do we got? Some kind of trophy? Could be one of Nani's trophies, actually. And then what piece is on top of it? Oh, that's clever. They use one of these pieces to kind of mimic a surfboard on this tiny, tiny scale. Yeah, it's supposed to be one of Nani's trophies. That's what it is. Looks like it goes right next to Stitch's bed. So it looks like that. And then looks like another roofing piece. Get on there. That is orange, okay. And looks like it connects over here. It's actually coming out very nicely. And now it looks like we're making a... Looks like a lamp? Might be a lamp. This is an interesting looking lamp. And it goes right over here. Honestly, all in all, this set is pretty good. I just wish it also had a Jumba and Pleakley at least, because that would probably, right? It would have rounded out the actual cast for this, or the set for this whole thing. But yeah, sadly, it does not come with a Jumba or a Pleakley. So I'm probably gonna have to make those characters out of other Lego pieces. Is that red or orange? It looks like red? And it goes over here. Yep. Actually, I'm thinking it would be cool to make a Gantu figure for this set. It's just that would have to be a big fig. And it's a bit difficult trying to customize a big fig because the pieces for them are quite limited. Essentially, whatever you get is whatever you have. So I'm gonna have to be I'm probably gonna have to paint and modify an existing big fig to at least try to get the Gantu features down. What is that piece? Silver. Oh, it's this but upside down. That's what that is. Okay. I was like, what is that? There we go. Yeah. And then more shells. Looks more like a nightstand if I'm being honest. Flat pieces. Okay. No, not flat pieces. It's this. And I dropped a piece as I'm saying that. There we go. But no, it's like this diamond piece or pyramid piece. Okay, so put one on like that. And the other one like that. Yeah. And then it goes over to this side. There we go. Okay, now we're making... looks like another bed. It might be Nani's bed now that I think about it. And then two more of those pyramid pieces. And then we need to flip it over so I can put in the bed studs for the four corners. 2, 3. Uh-oh. Or is it only... no, it's 4. Uh-oh. I might be missing a piece. Okay, I really need to look because I also might be blind. Or it might be in the book. Nope. Okay, did I drop it? I dropped something, but it's not the piece I'm looking for. Oh no. Okay, that's why we have spare pieces. Let's check our spare pieces. Yep, let's use that stud. Alright, got the bed, and now we put it over, and gotta turn the house around. Ah! There we go. Yep, it looks like that's Nani's room. So there's that. Alright, next page. Another sticker piece, number 10. Oh, it's the family portrait. It's the Thanksgiving family portrait of them in the end of the first movie. So that's that one. Looks like it goes on Nani's wall. Oh, don't fall. There we go. Yep, it goes over there. And looks like we have another one. Sticker number 9. This one goes on this piece. And it looks like... Oh no, this is the... Uh-oh. I put the wrong sticker on the wrong piece. Oh no. Alright, let me see if I can peel it off really quickly. The fortunate thing is Lego stickers adhesive is quite strong. It's just try not to ruin the actual sticker itself. The actual image on it. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. I totally forgot, but if anyone watches or remembers the Lilo and Stitch movie, like the animated, Nani has Mulan posters in her room. So that's actually what was supposed to be on the other sticker, on the other piece. There we go. So Mulan poster is what's supposed to be in Nani's room. And I'm just dropping pieces today. What the heck? There we go. Okay, so Nani's room has the Mulan poster. And then over here is supposed to be the family portrait. Alright, now that I fixed that. Ugh. Next room. And we only have 2 more stickers, and they're of the Ugly Duckling. So I'm guessing there's a book piece that we're going to put together. But let's get this one out of the way. And another one goes on top. And what are those pieces? Okay. Two on each side. I'm guessing this is not going to be at the observatory area of the house because it is round. Nice. This goes on top of it. There we go. And then I need 8 of those. Okay, I need to make 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Hachi. And then we put them up like so. My OCD wants it to straighten out. There we go. Okay, so I know it's supposed to be Lilo and Stitch, but anytime I see some kind of spherical shape like ship or anything, I think of the collector's like his sky fortress from Pokemon 2000, the collector's one. So that's what the bottom reminds me of. And I don't know. That's just how my mind sees it. I don't know why, it just does. Any kind of like round, spherical, or kind of fortress like that, I just immediately think the collector from Pokemon 2000. Okay, goes in like that, and then this way. Okay, that way. Goes on top of it. And then it goes on top over here. So it's like that. And then we have this dome piece. So it looks like that. Oh, the book is in the book is in the top room. Okay, so again, looks like Lego took liberties and kind of melded the house. Basically, they kind of combined the house pre-explosion and post-explosion, so that's why it looks like the house after, but the interior is still before. Putting the book together. There we go. So we got the Ugly Duckling book. And then it does open up to read I'm lost. I don't know if it could actually pick up the I'm lost part. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's what actually goes into the observatory room. Oh, this is kind of weird. Like they made a like a little space for it to actually hold, be held in. If I can, there we go. So it's like that. It holds in like, and it just fell forward. All right, but bag 6. Bag 6. Finally. And it's... Dear Lord, it's taken me more than 3 hours. Shoot. I'm going to be in overtime for this build. I thought for sure I could get it in 2 hours, tops. Alright, let me see. Also, I'll open up the little bag too because... Come on. Most of the pieces we need are going to be in here. So what fell underneath the book. Let's get it all out. Itai. Alright, so let me see. What do we have? We have... Oh, why, Lego? These pieces clutches do not clutch well. Okay, there. One and 2. Samson, why? Why, Samson? Okay, hang on. See, the space bonk is a little different from the regular bonk, so I have to go grab the space bonker. Now, if you're asking yourself, what is the space bonker? Well, you know your traditional bonker, right? It's the regular bonk hammer. The space bonk hammer is... Yeah. So, first space bonk. Ow. And regular bonk. Hang on. Oh, ow. That's better. Balls on my ears. So thank you, Samson, for making me use the space bonk. Gandalf's... No, that is not Gandalf's staff. That is not Gandalf's staff. You know better in here. You know better in here. In fact, you know what? Look at this. You see that? You see the black smoke flame with the frying pan? That is Bee's cooking. Tell Bee to go get this Lego set because it has her cooking in it. You see that? Literally her cooking. But also, hi Samson, welcome in. Thank you. I knew, for some reason, I added the space bonk and I just thought to myself, Samson's gonna be the only one to try to make me do that. And you did. Your favorite space tool. Okay, this one goes across. But the 3 is in the center, okay. Tell yourself, just make sure I'm around to see it. That's if I ever get into her streams, because when she streams now, I am either asleep or I'm at work. Because I know I saw her streaming earlier this morning, but I was like, I was still asleep, so I'm like, and I just got my Saturdays back, dude, so I am not waking up early in the morning anymore. Yeah, I was trying to save this stream for an, because I know B wanted to see it, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build it now. And I was going to try to build it on 6 day, but honestly, I was exhausted and I honestly could not. Like my mentality at that day was just, ugh. Like I would have forced myself if I actually wanted to actually attempt to do it, but mentally I was checked out. Alright, looks like we got this for the roof. Where's... There it is. So I'm guessing it'll enclose the top area like so? Yeah. Okay, looks like we got this orange pattern carrying on. Let me actually move the house out of the way. It's in my way. You gotta move, house. You gotta be a mobile home and move. There we go. I can build again. And oh, not for that side. Okay, for this one. Oh, I see. They have something different for that layout. Okay. But they do use orange piece for it over here. Ice rink. I wish it was an ice rink. Man, it is so hot in Hawaii right now. I would kill to go to Ice Palace. I actually haven't been to Ice Palace in years. I think the last time I went there was for an actual date. That was the last time I went to Ice Palace. I think it was in college. That's how long it's been. Oh, but yeah, Ice Rink would sound good right now. And then looks like it continues on with orange. So just plop that. Plop that. And put it at the edge. And then hang on. 1, 2 in, and then 1, 2. Oh, 1 over, and then 1 over here. There we go. A red ice rink. That'd be terrible. That'd be too much red. Over here. One in between here. And then one over here. And then flip it. Put that there. Bumpy ice rink? No. That is also terrible. There you go. Okay, grips onto our house. This way. There we go. Enjoy the lurk, Samson. I'm just building a Lego house. That's pretty good. Also, the stupid backing of the couch keeps falling out, so I gotta keep putting it back in. I don't like this backing. It's stupid. I'll put it back in if I angle it right. There we go. You know what? Put it on my upgrade list to somehow make the house easily detachable, the upstairs and downstairs, because this is not. When things slide off or come apart, it infuriates me. I need to fix this. Okay, what am I looking at? I'm looking at. Oh, over here. Okay. Let's put one piece here. Honestly, I thought I was going to have a more productive day today. I was like, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go get my haircut, I'm going to run some small errands, and then I'll come home to stream. That all went out the window the moment I was like, I'm going to stay in bed. And I'm just going to be a... Basically, I was just a couch potato all day today. I stepped in, watched Saturday morning anime, and then I was like, you know what, I'll check Squid Games, because I know that's on. And when I say Saturday morning anime, I mean I just watched K-pop Demon Hunters again for like the 8th or 7th time. Cause I mean, I'm gonna keep watching that movie. I freaking love it. And those pieces just straight across. Two, three, four. And then we put them on the front. There we go. Just gonna hold the couch as best I can because I don't want it to fall. And it came out anyway. Okay, you know what? That's going in over there. I'm done dealing with that piece. It's stupid. That's a stupid piece and it needs to go. Alright, what am I building next? And then this one goes this way. And then what a... Oh, flat orange pieces. Oh shoot, I should have asked Samson how the Marvel Rivals games are. I've just been playing quick plays, but I kind of want to get back into ranked, but if it's still... I mean, let's be honest, it's going to be toxic anyway, but doesn't mean I don't want to play this way. Because it's either I play Marvel Rivals after this, or I play Overwatch. Oh, I'm making the side panels, that's what it is. There we go. Yeah, so making the side panels for the front of the house. Cool. Which means we do the same thing for the other side, just mirrored. 2. And then flip it around. And this way. Put it on. And bada boom. We got the front of the house. Which only leaves the top of Lilo's room. Wait. Some of the railing pieces are falling off for me, so I'm probably going to upgrade that a bit. Honestly, I just need one longer piece to go over, because these railing pieces keep snapping off anytime I try to like move things, so I'll just put something else up on it. Just make one solid line piece across, because that's just annoying. Okay, this one goes there. Followed by two of these on both sides. And what is that in the back? There we go. Whoa, what is... two. Okay. Thus, and then this over here. Oh wow, it builds up. Should also put these first. Wrong way. There we go. Baga. There we go. Okay, what's next? Not that. Is that a flat? It is a flat piece, okay. Flat piece there. And then 1, 2, 3, 2. Over here, and then this goes on Lilo's roof. If it'll go on, there we go. Yes, put the extra pieces over here because that is it. That's the build. Anything else? Nope, just more promos for villains. But that's using the girl Lego. They put girl, and it's like, why? Just give it regular minifigures. Girls like the regular minifigures too, you know? Ask my cousin. I got her into Lego as well. And then Moana too, but yeah, that's the build. That's the house. That's the house. I still don't like how that is blank. I'm going to have to fix that. Actually, there's a lot of things about this house I want to fix, but honestly, it is a good build. It's a decent build. Interior is pretty okay. It's just, yeah, I kind of want to... So I want to make the top removable, so I'll probably work on that. And then fix the railing, because it's still technically separate pieces. So if you put too much pressure on like just one edge, the other side will pop off. So either don't grab the railing or replace that altogether, which is probably what I'm going to do. And then yeah, I want to make a bunk bed for Lilo and Stitch. So I want to take this bed out and I'm going to make something else for it. But yeah, all in all, this is a pretty good build. I really do love the surfboards on the side. That is very... If you know any surfers, or at least here in Hawaii, their surfboards are usually outside like that. Either on on the side laying up, or on they have racks so you can lay them down. But yeah, it's a pretty good house. Stop the clock. How long was that? 3 hours and 20 minutes it took to build this. I am exhausted. But you know what? I still want to game a little bit. So let me move this stuff out of the way. And just, what do you know what? I said it and then the railing came off. But yeah, let me move some stuff out of the way. Let me change my camera back and then I will game a little bit before I end the night, because I still want to game. So I will BRB. Alright, back to chatting. Yeah, that was a fun build. I like it. And again, honestly, I only get these things because I really, really like I like the minifigures, basically. So anytime I get a set, it's because I like the minifigures or I like the set itself. If it looks like a fun, interesting build. For this one, amazingly, it's because the build was, of course, Lilo and Stitch is based off of Hawaii, so it's like I want to see how much of it captures in the actual sets. And honestly, not bad. It was decent. It was pretty good. I'm trying to fix my camera again. I basically use the same camera for streams as well as my builds, so I had to move it in order to get that done. But now let me see what I can game a little bit. I kind of want to shoot things. So you know what? Let's do Overwatch. If it will load in time. Because I updated it. I'll probably just do some casual plays, honestly. I don't really feel like... I mean, I want to do rank, but maybe tomorrow. Or into the wee hours of the night. I'm not sure yet. Let me change my category. I won't change my title though, I mean. Whoa. There you go. Done and done. And then let me pause my music. Gaming. There we go. Whoa, hang on. How was that? There we go. The first transition was too fast. It was too fast. Can barely hear the game. Yeah, let me fix that. Where's my settings? This is how long it's been since I played. Jeez. Options, audio, sound. Maybe 50? That's still kind of low. Quick play, all. Okay, honestly, that build took a lot more out of it than I thought. It was just so time consuming, basically. That was the main thing. Also, I gotta find a place for this set now. And it doesn't fit there.
Select.
Well, of course it doesn't fit there. Maybe I'll get on side. That work. Oh, vote for a map. I really don't care which one. I don't care which map we play on. Oh, okay. Junkertown. Escorts. Are we escorting? I'm guessing yes. Okay.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Oh, yeah, I got tank. I also turn off the music for Overwatch because it kind of like distracts me. I don't know. Like it literally distracts me, so I can't with it. Go away, Blue Panda Bot. I don't want to talk to you.
Time to save the world? Game on!
This is the yay.
Stick together. Let me take the hits.
framey. Okay.
Juno, you seem quite attached
Uh-oh.
to your suit.
It keeps
Don't
my
do
vitals
that.
stable.
Don't do that.
Removing it could be catastrophic.
You should be fine now that you've acclimated to Earth.
I will keep it on, just in case I explode.
Where are they? I don't see them.
5,
Oh, there's one.
3, 2, 1.
No, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. No, 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 no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, frick. Oh, no, frick. Damn it, my thing is still... See, laggy.
아직 전투 중이라고.
I can overcompensate for that.
Nothing gets past me.
Fucking damn it. Don't revive me right here. Ooh, oh my god. Fair right there. Oh, well, to be fair, that's why I'd be closer. No, get away.
Initializing systems. Pilot disengaging.
Ow.
Come here, Toki. They're cooked.
From the side, you dick. Damn it. Take out the healer. Take that support. Alright, just push it, just push it, just push it. Bunny power. I forgot we have perks in this too.
I gotta lock in.
I forgot about the perks. That's how long it's been since I've played. payload, stare at the payload. Stare at the payload. Stare at the payload. Dagnabbit. Oh.
وريهم قوتك.
Damn it, that's my fault. If I had been kept playing, my game would have been laggy at the beginning. That's on me. That's on me. Give it up to our healers. Dude, that fair play was genius. That's what I would have done. Oh. That was nice. Alright, quick play again. Ooh. Please let me get Pharaoh. Please. I just want to get Pharaoh. Can I get Pharaoh? Just give me DPS.